Hi, let us try to understand post colonialism. Post colonialism is an academic field that examines the cultural, political, and economic consequences of colonial rule. It studies how societies that were once colonized continue to experience the effects of colonial domination even after achieving political independence. Rather than focusing only on the historical period of colonial rule, post colonialism investigates the long term impact of empire on identity, language, knowledge, and power structures. Colonialism refers to the process through which powerful nations, particularly European empires, established control over distant territories from the 15th century onward. Countries such as Britain, France, Spain, and Portugal expanded their authority across Asia, Africa, and the Americas through military conquests, economic exploitations, and administrative control. Colonial powers imposed their political systems, cultural values, and languages upon indigenous populations. Although many colonies gained independence during the 20th century, the end of formal colonial rule did not completely eliminate the structures created during the colonialism. Post colonialism therefore studies how colonial power relations continue to shape societies in the present. These influences can be observed in political institutions, economic dependency, cultural hierarchies, and even the way history itself is written. One important concern of post colonial theory is the concept of representation. Colonial powers often represented colonized people as backward, uncivilized, or inferior in order to justify their domination. These representations appeared in literature, travel writing, academic studies, and political discourse. Post colonial scholars argue that such portrayals were not neutral descriptions but tools of power that helped maintain colonial authority. Another major theme in post colonial studies is identity. Colonialism disrupted traditional social structures and cultural identities. Colonized individuals often found themselves caught between indigenous traditions and the cultural norms imposed by colonial rulers. As a result, post colonial societies frequently develop hybrid identities, combining elements from both local and colonial cultures. Language also plays a significant role in post colonial analysis. Many formerly colonized countries continue to use colonial languages such as English, French, or Spanish in government, education, and literature. While these languages can provide access to global communication and opportunities, they may also overshadow local languages and knowledge systems. Post colonial scholars therefore explore how writers and intellectuals adapt colonial languages to express indigenous experiences and perspectives. The field of post colonial studies has been shaped by several influential thinkers, scholars such as Edward Said, Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak, and Homi K. Bhabha have examined how power operates through culture and knowledge. Their work emphasizes that colonialism was not only a political and economic system, but also a cultural project that influenced how people understand themselves and others. Post colonialism also seeks to recover voices that were marginalized or silenced during colonial rule. Histories written from colonial perspectives often ignored the experiences of indigenous populations. Post colonial scholarship attempts to reinterpret history by foregrounding local narratives, oral traditions, and alternative perspectives. In literature, post colonial criticism analyzes how writers from formerly colonized regions challenge colonial narratives and represent their own societies. Authors from Africa, South Asia, the Caribbean, and other regions have used literature to explore themes of resistance, identity, displacement, and cultural memory. In conclusion, post colonialism is not simply the study of a historical period that followed colonial rule. Rather, it is a critical framework that examines how colonial power continues to influence cultures, societies, and global relations today by questioning inherited narratives and highlighting marginalized voices. Post colonial studies encourages a deeper understanding of history, identity, and ongoing legacy of empire. Thank you for watching this video.